Hiya, hiya. I can't believe I've lived as long as Bugs Bunny. And I'm another cartoon. That's all there is to it. Is that the bird tweeting or am I tweeting? I don't know. I just tweet through my nose anymore. People are too conscious of tweets and Twitters and TikToks and Irish dances and people who are doing stupid things like a canary that swallows a cat. People are amused by the dumbest damn things. Because it used to be Art Linkletter had a show that called Kids Say the Darndest Things. Now, Kids Are Really Stupid would be his show right now. They won't go that far. Conan O'Brien, I've been here for so long that Conan O'Brien got funny again. That's how long I've been doing this. And he went to this thing of the mask being a designer mask, and but he didn't go so far as to actually wear the G-string, which is where most people on Fox get fired because they have put their nose in someone else's business, You don't want to do that. But this is a designer mask. The fact of the matter is that I don't want to be hanging around my wife's things. The neighbors won't think well of me. Now, people are so image conscious, but yet they don't do all the right things. We're stupid with the phones. We walk around like it's a walkie-talkie. We're in the streets. In New York, not so much now because of separation, but someone would be talking with the AirPods, and you don't know they're talking to you or not. And in New York, people talk to themselves anyway because they're a little bit strange. So, we have a society of dunces, and there's a revolution going on. Not so much of the black people, but of the white dunces. People like myself, we're tired of being stupid and dumb and being dumbed down. We want to be wised up. And the only way we're going to get wised up is for the dumb people to admit they're dumb. That's me. Hello. And then for the wise people to get the hell out of the way. And even AP, the news service, they're going to hire only black people now. What the hell are they thinking? They're going to segment. Martin Luther King was about no segregation. That's segregating people. And you know what happens is white CEOs have guilt because they feel that, I didn't do the right thing. I remember the story about General Motors when they had to hire 16,000 black people, and they did a survey and find out there were 18,000. So the CEO said fire 2,000 of them. What are we doing with equal opportunity? The fact of the matter is you have to be trained. All right, what does it come from? It comes from poverty. You don't have money. You want to get the hell out of the neighborhood. That was me. We were the last white family in a black neighborhood, and we didn't have any money. I wanted to get out, so I got into the boys' club, and I got into the radio business, and that's how I found my way out. You got to find your own way out. Everybody's responsible for themselves. Listen, you come into the world alone, you go out alone, and these tribes and these societies that bind together to achieve something. Oprah got rich off of white people. She was not getting rich off of other black people necessarily. And Obama wouldn't have gotten in office if it weren't for Teddy Kennedy. Somebody always gives you a shot. My lighting just fell. But it dramatically improves my face. I have that velocity skin that when you get older. Put that thing up there. Come on, give me some more light. I want some more light. Put me in the light, I'm liable to teach a few people something and they won't like me anymore. People don't want to hear the truth, like Jack Nicholson said. You don't want it because then you have to change. Change requires work, and most people want someone else to do it for them. You lazy asses, you want someone else to do your dirty work. That's what you want. So then give the cops more money. Are you stupid? Come on. You give them more money and better training. That's how you solve it. You don't take money away from them and tell them to go and learn something somewhere and then come back. Never going to happen. That's a bad army. But then, this political crap that's going on now with moving the military in because the president is in charge of the military. And we're like all these other countries, that are run by the military. Have you seen them? They march like robots, and they all like Jackie Mason. They march like this. There's no robotics. This is the way you are in a country that has no money because they pay for uniforms, they pay for feeding, they hire people to be in the army, and they make the army a way of life. They have money for missiles, they have money for weapons, and then everybody goes to work on all the wrong things. We're making all the wrong things. The best thing's happening now is Oxford has come up with some sort of a vaccine that they're going to try out. And believe me, I'm Italian and I'm not going to be a guinea pig. The drug that they're trying now is from Oxford. The one that they used for the diet was Cambridge. You know, we're having all these English high-style schools. And so what has Harvard come up with, besides Zuckerberg, who we all know didn't finish the course anyway? But what's going to happen now with our science? We used to attract people from all over the world who were brilliant, like Albert Einstein, for instance. You know, we brought people over here from other countries. We attracted them and their families, and that's how we became innovative. So what do we do? The new clear thinking. That's what I'm pushing all of the time. And I'm going to be here until I was going to say till Conan O'Brien's not funny anymore, but this may be redundant. You know, I think somewhere along the line you got to start paying attention to me, because I'm the only one that's the voice of reason, because I got nothing to lose. First of all, I'm too old. You're not going to get rid of me anyway, and you don't know where I live. You're just seeing a background. This thing could be a reality set behind me. And why do they always have hunks on television? There's always got to be someone that everyone desires sexually, like The Bachelor. You know, what's his name again? I don't know. They got one guy that's coming back and they're pushing him, and they're Kardashians. You know, this is a sexy nation, and then we get mad when someone goes to screw someone. Well, in business, they do it all the time anyway. They just don't use a condom. So it's a Joey Reynolds rap.